Hello, and you are watching the Burger Queen instructional video about flavor. Let's learn about flavor. What is flavor? Most people think that flavor and taste are the same thing, but this is not true. Taste is one sense, whereas flavor is a combination of senses. Flavor includes the senses of taste, smell, texture, temperature, and spicy foods even cause pain. There are 5 main tastes: sweet, bitter, sour, salty, and umami. Scientists are also considering fat, water-like, metallic, and alkaline to add to the list. Now let's look at why food is important. Food gives people the energy to function throughout the day. However, healthy food does not always taste good. Some people eat food only because of its flavor. So healthy food, since it doesn't taste as good as junk food, is not eaten as often. Still, flavor motivates people to eat, which is a good thing. Also, food helped inform cavemen. Sweet food had calories, sour food was either healthy or spoiled, salty food had vitamins and minerals, and bitter food was poisonous. Now let's look at how flavor works. Flavor starts as a sensation, which is a response to stimuli, for example light, dark, or pressure. It then gets changed into a perception, which is when the sensation reaches the brain, for example taste or touch. Everyone has the same sensation, however the perception's different. This is why some people like certain foods. There is one exception to the first rule, however, which is super tasters. Super tasters have a sharper sense of taste than the average person. This is because they have more gustatory receptor cells than the average person. They find some foods, for example coffee, too bitter to eat. Now let's look at the parts of body that affect taste. First we have the chemoreceptors. These are receptors that are activated by stimuli. For flavor, the specific ones we look at are the gustatory receptor cells and the olfactory receptor cells. The gustatory receptor cells are the chemoreceptors that respond to taste. These cells make up taste buds. The olfactory receptor cells are the chemoreceptors that respond to smell. These are located in the upper part of the nose. When you eat food, the smell drifts up through the nasal cavity and reaches these cells. This is why, when you have a cold, food tastes different. The mucus in the nose blocks the smell from getting to the upper part where the receptor cells are. On your tongue, there are papillae. These are the small bumps on your tongue. They contain taste buds. It depends on what type of papillae to determine how many taste buds are inside. There are 3 different types, ones that have 3 to 5, ones that have several hundred, or ones that have several thousand. At the top of the papillae is a hole for the gustatory hair. The gustatory hair, or the microvilli, is the taste hair that touches the food and saliva. This stimulates taste. Now, let's look at the different perspectives with the Flavor Show.
Created using Powtoon.